How to alchemize divine feminine. How to alchemize. I want to start with defining the word alchemize. What is alchemize? Alchemize is being like God. You become the God. You become the creator. You are now the creator. The power of creating is given to you. The power of transforming, manifesting whatever you want. That's alchemize. So you are the one now with the power to change, to make things the way you want them to be. You are the one, the alchemize. I don't know what call that anyway. You know what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter anyway. For life to choose me, it didn't care if I can speak good English or not. Yeah, and I don't care if I'm speaking it the way it's supposed to be spoken or what. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm from Africa, Central Africa, Zambia. So for life to choose me to do this stuff, then it trusts me. Life trusts me, and yeah, man. So that's one thing. I hope I've encouraged you by saying that you don't have to think, you don't have to be perfect, just have to be you and just flow. Just flow the way you can flow. It doesn't matter. You sound Indian, you sound what? It doesn't matter. You just have to play your role. Simple. Life is going to take care of the rest. For as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do. Let me get back to the topic. Alchemize. So, you are God now. Like the way it happened in the beginning. When this energy, when this conscience, in the beginning, I'm talking about the Bible, the beginning, the conscience on earth was hovering on altar, above the altar, then the conscience began to transform things, began to separate, to speak words, to alchemize. That's alchemizing. You are, if we're a twin, you should understand these spiritual things and stuff. It doesn't mean that those things were not there. They were there. The power was there. The ability was there. It was just a matter of now transforming them. In the beginning, the conscience didn't look for what was needed to create. It started creating. Just started creating. I want you to take that as an example that you need nothing. Everything that you are looking for is there. It's just that your eyes cannot see. Remember, the eyes can just see 0.003%. That's blindness. You see nothing. So you are a commander now. You just command the things and they happen. You don't have to see how it's going to work, who is going to do it, how things are going to move, the possibility, the reasoning. All those things are there for 3D people. If you raise your frequency up to the 5D, you are not supposed to worry about how things are going to be done. Just know that things are going to be done. That's all. Learn to trust life. Obviously, life has demonstrated something to you about the twin. You met this person, you didn't expect that, okay, to meet this person. Though you had a feeling and life manifested the person you had the feelings about, and that's your twin, showed up. Now, after showing up, this person, at one point of time, ran away. You tried with all your level best to fix it with your mind. All the methods and tactics that you learned failed. Life was demonstrating something to you that there's nothing you can do to control the situation by your mind, but life can. So how? Since I'm talking about alchemizing, it sounds like contradicting now. It's not like that. There's a sole purpose. When you met your twin, the business of the mind ended. You entered into the business of the soul. For as long as what we're doing is in line with the soul is connected to each and every power, is connected to land, is connected to everything. The soul is going to push everything. And the soul we are talking about is God essence, the God himself. That's the soul, the love. You gotta go in flow. Do what you're supposed to do, what the soul is telling you to do. So when I say rise in the frequency, I think I've said rise in the frequency in another video, and I'm saying rise the frequency. To rise the frequency is to align your mind, your body, and your soul. They become one thing. Not the mind, not the soul to align to the mind, but the mind to align to the soul, because the soul is what manifested here on earth. The mind is something that you use to see and hear here on earth. The body, just an avatar, is just a mask, it's just something you put on, just like the worksuit here on earth. And what's put on the worksuit is the soul. So when you ignore the soul, you are going to move empty. So align yourself to the soul. Now the soul is going to teach you. You have to humble, allow or learn. Let the mind submit to the soul. The mind is a slave of the soul. I want to repeat that. The mind is the slave to the soul. The mind is not the master. It's a slave by I don't know how many times it can be a slave. So the mind has to submit to what the soul wants. And then the mind has to learn from the soul. Then the soul is going to teach the mind how to manifest. If you live by the mind and using the mind, these tricks and this magic, this power can become very dangerous to humankind, to creations. And that's why it's the soul. In the first place, if you've gone through awakening came in to break the ego, the identity, the separation. And that's what you call Satan. Though people think Satan is an entity from somewhere else. No. Yeah, in the 3D, yeah, it can be like that. In 3D, because it's separation, you look at someone from somewhere else. But in the 5D, is managing your thoughts, your imagination, observing the energy. You are God and Satan at the same time, depending on what you do and how you move. You've taken all the responsibility at the same time. So you are the one now alchemizing. After all that, you start now changing the situations. You start transforming situations. And the way you transform, it's less physical, more energetic, or more spiritual. There are times you don't have money and there's things needed to be done. You have to change the feeling about money. I want you to know that money is something that you came with here to come and support your work. Money is the energy, is a friend of life. Money is a force of life. Money is delighted, is very happy to be with you, to be used by you. Not to be used, that's a bad word. To work with you, to support itself. So money is not an issue with you. All things, when they see you, they smile because they've seen themselves. And this is alchemizing. You change the way you look at things. This is one of the reasons why divine feminine is so much attractive, and wherever it steps into a room, people enjoy the presence because they're able to see themselves, the upside, the present side of themselves, the joy, like they're able to feel this good part of themselves. They can feel that energy because this person is an alchemized. I don't know what to say. So you start changing the feeling. You are twisting them, changing them into beautiful feeling, to this feeling when you feel depressed, you raise the frequency. I remember one time I learned about colors, and no one taught me that. Like I said, life is going to a lot of things, and I learned that violet is a color that's connected to the crown, and the crown is the most beautiful energy. So whenever I'm in a situation and I go into this color violet, I've learned how to go to the art. In fact, from the time I learned about the way it feels to be in the edge, like to feel this clown energy, it's so addictive that I don't want to come down. So beautiful. You learn how it feels, how the throat energy feels, how the art energy feels. You should explore all these energies so that you are able to compensate them. You should know how it feels when the lower energy, like loot, is unbalanced, so that you tune. You are the one tuning or equalizing them. That's what it means to alchemize. I hope I'm saying something. You are the master. Study your body, the reaction of your body to things, so that you are able to tune them. You are tuning them, putting them in place. That doesn't mean that you won't have some low energies, or you want to have some lows. Or lows will be there. You have to experience all the emotions, but you have to tune them. You are not, your emotions or your being now does not depend on the outcome or what surrounds you. You are the one tuning. Is not attached to things you see and touch. It's you the one making them. You feel the way you want to feel at any point, at any time. So even if things are taken away from you, you're going to feel how you are going to feel. It doesn't matter at all. And this is very beautiful. You are going to inspire a lot of people, because even when you are in challenge, they are going to see you that are happy. You're going to laugh with them. Then people be amazed by your energy. Remember, people connect to the energy. Obviously, if you are into energy thing or spiritual, you have noticed how people feel good to see you when you step into this room, when you're passing by. Our kids, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So you have to alchemize and stop chasing divine masculine. Is your peace divine masculine is looking for, the peace that it can never find from anywhere, and no one can give him that peace, only you, and he knows that, and that's the reason why he can afford it to lose you. So you alchemize financially, you alchemize whatever that you want. You feel the feeling of this car that you want to drive, you are driving it, then this car is going to manifest itself, come to you. The same way the Bible says, and he said, let there be this, let there be that. Is what is going to happen. It doesn't matter. You can see how your words change people's emotion in seconds. Someone was low, someone was facing some challenges, but the moment this person experienced you don't even know how they locate you. They just experience you, tell them, no, it's fine, life is blah blah, and this person is healed, and they go laughing. That's how much powers you have. I hope I'm saying something that is resonating with you. Yeah. Thank you very much if you watched the video up to this far. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave opinion comments. I salute.